What's up guys, it's Ed from TechSource and welcome to November's PC. This time we decided to build a $450 gaming PC featuring the i3-6100 and the Gigabyte GTX 1050. For the motherboard, we went with the Gigabyte H110M, which is an all-around solid board for only $60, and it's actually one of the best you can buy for a micro ATX form factor. For RAM, we stuck with a single 8GB stick just to leave room for a second one later down the line, and for storage, we went with a 1TB of hard drive space from Western Digital. Powering this entire build is a 430-watt power supply from EVGA, which is plenty of juice, and housing all the parts is the Fractal Core 1000 tower. For only $38, this was the obvious choice when it comes to budget builds. Now, I'll be leaving links to all the parts used in the build down below, but I'm also going to leave you guys optional parts for GPUs and CPUs in case you guys have a little bit more to spend. For 5-strike scores, we can see that CoreByte is pretty much neck and neck with Darkcube, which was the $500 gaming PC I did for October, and the reason for that is that the parts are slightly better. There was an SSD in there, a much better case, built-in Wi-Fi module, but most importantly, it's a mini ITX form factor, which in itself costs more than a micro ATX build. But in terms of performance, the GTX 1050 will get you slightly more performance compared to the RX 460. You guys can also check out my top 5 GPUs under $200. I did that recently on the channel. I'll also drop a link to it down below. The render times haven't changed much since both PCs are using a dual-core 6100. So once again, I'll remind you guys that this PC is not made for editing. It's strictly a gaming and media consumption PC only. And finally, here are the gaming benchmarks done in 1080p on high settings. I hope you guys enjoy.
In my head. Yeah. Far away from home, imagination roams. Everybody's wrong. Rewrote the song. Thoughts become action. Tell me what's happening. Wish your mind wrapped around. Wish your mind wrapped around. Psyche sabotage. Your Nikes need a job. Portraits in the fog. Filter out the smog. Information log. So fast the past recalls. You back the future stalls. Fade to black the present calls. Pull out some liquor but the homies lost. But the homies lost.
So there you have it, a very solid budget gaming PC that will get you over 60 FPS and high settings on most AAA titles. As always, I'll drop a link to all the parts mentioned in this build. But if you guys enjoy these videos, make sure to leave a like, as it does help the channel a ton. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you